So if you've ever played the game of poker, you know that sometimes you're dealt the cards, and of course you have the opportunity to fold and maybe to call in some variations of the game. You can get two new cards or whatever, but oftentimes you have to sort of work with what you've got. You got to play your hand to your best advantage, and I have always said play your hand the best way you can, but you really can't fold it. And this is very much like your genes, your body type, your structure. It is what it is. You cannot change it. So if you're 5'4", you can't compare yourself to somebody who's 6'4". If your body type is endomorphic, you can't compare yourself to someone who's ectomorphic. And not to get too technical with it, but there's sort of different perspectives or different, I guess, proportions is probably the better word, where it comes to body. So sometimes people's torso is longer than their lower half. Sometimes their lower half is longer than their top half. Sometimes people's femur, their thigh bone, is longer than their tibia fibula. That's their lower bones, shin bones. And same thing goes for your arms and your chest and your shoulders. Everything is structural. It's bone, and it's pretty much set in your genetic code, and you can't change that. And this is why I argue against those thigh gaps and the hip dips and the this and the that. It's just all nonsense. Your body type is your body type. Your structure is your structure. What you do have effect over is the bones that connect, the muscles that connect those bones and the fat that is stored on top of them. You have an effect on that. You can change that. But the length of your muscle, the shape of your muscle is very much to do with your bones. My bicep, it goes from here to here. I cannot make this a longer muscle unless I get a longer humerus, like the upper arm. There's no way. So what do I have to do? I have to work with what I got. I have to use this muscles in different ways to get it toned. And if my body type holds on to a little bit more body fat, I have to worry about getting rid of that body fat to make you able to see the definition, the tone. And this is why there's not real such thing as a tone. Tone is really lower body fat with a little bit of muscle. And some people have natural tone because their body holds on to less body fat. It's just the way their genes are. They have a hard time gaining weight. So if they wanted to put muscle on, they would have a hard time. So if you're able to put on fat easily, the good news is that you can put on muscle easily and you can burn that fat away. So there is a win-win here. But your body type is your body type. You have to play the cards that you're dealt. You have to work with what you got and just be the best version of you. Stop comparing yourself to somebody else, different type of body, different size, different whatever, gene code. This is about you being the best that you can be. So stop worrying about what other people are saying. Stop looking at other people. Stop comparing. Just be the best version of you and work with what you got. Play the hand that you're dealt.